All right, here's baby. I'm on the mounting block. Here's Zor, always helping. The biggie, Sundance, Lovey, and Jojo. And today we're working on Blue connecting to my first four chakras, my chi energy, and getting really comfortable with the power of that energy. Not being, nope, Zor, not being afraid of it. So this is my fourth day, sorry Zor, nope, fourth day working with Blue and the mounting block and also above his head, and I'll show you guys that. Yeah, hi baby. Yeah. So I've been on him twice, not all the way on him, but I've laid over him. First day was non-eventful, just him getting used to my weight. The second day, he didn't like it, for the lack of a better word, wasn't sure what to do with all that energy and kept going around and around and around. And he even did that on the first day. And so Blue's go-to button when he feels energy, just chi energy, because I'm very grounded, but my chi is always this sphere of energy that's sitting idle in my solar plexus, but is always ready to go somewhere. But it is on, meaning it's not off. My energy's always on. He didn't know what to do with that, and Blue is an experiment, so to speak, not unlike any young horse I've ever raised. He is by far the most traumatized young horse I've ever rehabilitated and raised. But it's such a beautiful, natural, kind of organic process to getting permission to get on them. Meaning every young horse I've ever raised has just come up to the mounting block because of the relationship, the trust, and the energy connection, and allowed me to get on and has never moved. He's the first one that not only would not come to the mounting block, or he'd come up, but he'd start going around and around very slowly. And so the first two times I brought him up here after I had him at Liberty and he went around and around and around, I put him online and tried to guide that and just get him interrupted and get him to stop and reconnect with me. But he couldn't do it, so I didn't push it and I just took it as information. Second day, we worked a lot longer at it, and I actually started to get into some old habits of mine, as far as a little bit of pressure and release to say, hey, come reconnect and ground. But it didn't work. It didn't get any worse, but it just didn't work, meaning he kept moving around, did not want to stay still. When I did lay on top of him, again, it was just the weight. He just would back up or turn around to look at me, and he just was very restless, for the lack of a better word. And so yesterday, I thought outside the box and went home, so to speak, went back to what my intuition, let my intuition guide me yesterday. And so when I got done working with everybody in here, and I had everybody in here one at a time except for Joey and Blue, and I had Blue online after I got done working a little freely in here in the round pen. I put him online, or I had him free actually at Liberty. He did not even want to come to the mounting block yesterday. So I put him online, and he kept again going around, and then he'd stop, and then he'd go, and then he'd stop, and he was just really restless still. He didn't escalate. He wasn't stressed. It wasn't like that. It was not that he was on autopilot, because no one's ever tried to get on him. He came to me as an 8-month-old. I was a weanling, but just he doesn't know how to connect deeply and really trust me to do what I'm doing right now, which is to ground him. It was a trust issue. I don't know how else to put it. It was just a trust issue, and my gut the word trust kept coming up, and that I can't make this happen. You know, making it happen doesn't mean I just get on. it just means that I would keep him on line in a halter and lead rope, and I would try to guide him mechanically or interrupt him from moving and see if I couldn't get him to refocus on me. But none of that was working. So I decided to get up on the metal round pen for a couple of reasons. And most of all, because I was going to tune in to my chi power and create the sacred space that I teach in my work. And that sacred space involves the Om, if any of you are familiar with that. No eating, Bubby. Just stay present. No eating. And it happened. He was online. I kept him online. And of course, when I got up there, he immediately, he's not afraid of me being in his blind spot. That's not an issue. But he looked at me, and then he started to go like do a half circle. So again, he's got this nervous energy that just can't ground, and he can't connect to me enough to just listen and allow me to guide him and talk to him. So he kept going around, and I kept trying to interrupt it, and again, it did not work. So I left him alone online, and I put my hands, I'm sitting up there, I'll get up there again in a little bit, and I put my hands on the round pen, I held the rope in one hand, and I talked to him, and I said, Blue, you've got to trust me, you've got to release all this trapped emotion, you've got to connect to me this way so that you can feel me, and not just feel my heart, but feel me when I get on you. This is gonna be amazing, Blue. This is gonna be magical. You're gonna love it like the rest of the horses, right, love bug? Thank you, Sissy, for being here. And I sat up there and I did my work, my magic with my energy, and I not only heard the Om, I felt the whole round pen vibrate. And it sent an electrical current through my hands, through my body, and as I was focusing on creating this energetic frequency for him to connect to, he came up by himself. He was online, but he came up and he slowly got closer and closer and underneath of me, so that his brachia chakra, which is his 8th chakra above his wither, his heart chakra, and his 3rd chakra, his fire chakra, his sacral, or not his sacral, his solar plexus, that came right underneath of me, which is where you would sit if you were riding, right? Where you would connect. And he came right up to me, and he put his head down low, and he just stood there ever so quietly while this vibration, I could hear it, I could feel it. It was amazing. And then I got out of that energetic frequency or vortex, kind of went somewhere else. It's so zen-like, and you vibrate, and I snapped out of it, and I got down, and he never moved, and I allowed his back, I put my hands on his back and my weight on his back, and I got down off the panels using his body to keep me stable, and we stopped. And I hugged him and I loved on him, and he was just in this huge endorphin release, the endorphin high, as I call it, where his, the science of it is his whole nervous system was completely regulated, and he was in his parasympathetic of rest and digest. So only when he's there, right, can he fully connect to any horse, connect to your energy and to you. So we're going to give that another look, and at liberty. Before we do that, I'm going to move the round pen because these two loves are grooming each other. And so I'm going to take this over here a little bit and ask Blue to join me energetically. He's already, do you see just my intention shifting? Come. Yes, come. Good, good. And I'm going to ask his whole body to come and join me. So he is so much, he's slower, he's more present, he's softer, I'm going to use my whip as an extension of my energy and to pull him in. No eating, baby. Good. Stay with me. Good. Come here, Papa. Good boy. Look at this. Beautiful. This is all at liberty. I could not even get here yesterday. I could not even get him to come up to me and be this open. It's just, I could cry, you know, and I had him online and I was trying to control it like we all do, you know, stop him, turn him around, refocus him, ask him again. You know, he kept going beyond me. It wasn't crazy, but he just couldn't stop. He couldn't be this way. So there's so much to say about energy and connecting like this. So I'm going to go climb up on the round pen panel. I'm going to bring him with me a little bit though. Good boy. Because the Science Heart Math Institute has done research on this with the horse's heart frequency resonating the strongest to another being if they are within 4 feet of each other. Good boy. So you just saw where he kind of went around in a circle again. Let's just see if he can stay grounded with me and not even move while I get up here. So that's why I want him close enough to connect with me energetically. We're not as developed yet for me to call him from across the round pen over there. I love you. You got closer and gave me little lovies. Oh, I love you. Mwah, mwah, love you. I'm gonna put my whip over here and climb up as gracefully as I can. There is a way of doing this so that you stay balanced. Hi, baby. Even when your panels aren't balanced. So the cool thing is he's still here. I couldn't even get this yesterday. Oh, good boy. Hi. Hi, babes. Yeah, can you stay connected to me? Yeah. And don't you photobomb this, you jealous horse over there. Of course, he's coming to eat something. We'll see how long that lasts. Good boy, Blue. No, you're not sharing that with him. Hi. Nice. Good boy. Do you want me to pick that for you? Hold on. Whoops. Zor, come here, baby. Come here. Out. Thank you. Come here, baby. No, I'm gonna have to face him. Good boy. No, I'm not giving you any more. Pay attention. Come here. Zor, out. Right now. You are so jealous. Get somewhere. So come here. Good. Good boy. Come on. Come to mom. Good boy. So the goal of this, good, they're over there, is that he can connect to me right here in his third chakra. It's not so much the eighth, which is the wither area, the shoulder on all animals, where they connect deeply in relationship, and the heart, which is right around his chest and shoulder, it's his third chakra, it's the fire. Can he connect to me through his fire? Because that's where I'm going to ride. Can he feel safe enough and secure enough and attached to me? Now, I know that I have what it takes to connect with him because I'm very well practiced with this. But is he open to receiving that? That's what I am learning he's not, and where it's broken for him. That third chakra is broken, trapped, stuck. invite him in and see what he offers me. And the whip is very important because it's an extension of my energy field. Can you guys hear me breathing? So that's pretty cool. That's cool. Good boy. Good boy. Can you try the little clucks I'm doing, or just ask him to keep trying? Good boy. I don't care what side he gives me. I just want that chakra. Hi, baby. No, don't push me off, sweet pea. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to get quiet now, and I'm going to talk to him in my heart and in my mind, you guys. He's getting sleepier and sleepier. Look at that eye. That's good. Yeah. So he can feel it. He's got to learn how to regulate. He's got to learn how to self-regulate. Blue. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. So I put him to sleep. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. I love you. I love you. Come on. Oh, very nice. So I'm encouraging him to try and get closer to me. Yes, beautiful. Now let's ground again. Little Lando. Yeah. Let me see if I can ask him to come up another step. Good boy. I'm holding that energy around him. Good boy. So this is not a technique. Good. I just want him to explore how good this space feels that I'm creating, and I want him to give to it, to surrender and release. No. I know, I don't need you right now. You stay over there. I know you feel it. I know, I love you, Zor. But you stay over there. Let the baby feel it. You just can't help yourself. You're such a guardian. I love you. You've definitely taken the place of Smokey and Legend. They would always stand over me, keep a watchful eye, and help. No, I love it. Hi, baby. Hi. We want our horses in their parasympathetic state when we go to ride, you guys. We don't want to be riding a horse because they've been running around here bucking and petrified and sacked themselves out, or we've flooded them or desensitized them, but they're still in their sympathetic. They've just resorted to complete shutdown of their nervous system. And that's why accidents happen. No, when he experiences me on him, to sit on him for the first time, I want it to be one of the best experiences. I want it to feel this good. I want him, obviously I'll be hugging him and kissing him, and he knows how good that feels. And it'll never be an issue. And he will always want to come and get me. It just doesn't get any better than this. We are done for today. Usually it's a 3-day process. You look at him, he's got his face resting on the panel because he's sleeping. He's ready to go. You do this long enough and this is how your horses end up lying down. You do it enough and they'll lie down immediately. As soon as you're in this energetic space. Endorphin release. They feel safe. All right. So I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to get down now like I did yesterday with his help, so to speak. Hope I don't drop the phone. Thank you, baby. I'm going to try and... Well, thank you. Wow, I just got the 3rd chakra. I'm not getting on. And he's got his foot cocked. Mama not getting on, Baba. I just need your wither to help me, brace me. Good boy. Yeah, I love you. I love you. This is huge trust. I'm being really sloppy, but I don't want to. Oh, good boy. Yeah, good boy. Want him to trust me. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I love us. Such a good baby. And I love you, Blue. And I love my baby. Look at that lip. Isn't that nice? That lower lippy so loose. Look how lower lippy so loose. I love it. I love you. Love you. Yeah. And that's the way it should be.